Welcome to Where in the World with Bentley. I am your host, Bentley. For my first episode, I couldn't think of a better place to begin than a trip up I-95 to the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's called that because brotherly love usually ends up with a fist fight at the Thanksgiving Day table with somebody ending up in the hospital. It's not Thanksgiving, but it is the first weekend in April, and that can only mean one thing: WrestleMania. No better place than the city of Extreme Championship Wrestling, ECW, a hardcore wrestling company for the 1990s, led by wrestling genius Paul Heyman. He will be in the main event, managing the reigning, defending WWE Undisputed Universal Champion Roman Reigns.
Acknowledge me!
He will be taking on the son of the man who trained him, who is the beloved American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
You don't know what hard times are, Daddy!
His son is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
At WrestleMania 40, in the main event, I choose you, Roman Reigns.
This match has been a year in the making since Roman beat Cody last year in the main event of WrestleMania. The storyline is Cody is trying to win the WWE title, the title his dad never could.
For Cody, it's legacy. It's to do something that his family's never done before.
Roman has been champ for 1,316 consecutive days, and is closing in on Hulk Hogan's 1,474 consecutive day title reign, the modern TV pay-per-view era record. But a WrestleMania weekend isn't just about 2 nights of WrestleMania in front of sellout crowds in NFL stadiums. It's like a convention of professional wrestling. Over 50 events were scheduled by independent promotions beginning as early as 8 a.m. and ending well past 3 in the morning. Along with those indie dates, WWE has plenty to do. They have SmackDown the night before WrestleMania. They have the Hall of Fame ceremony right after that show. There's WWE Raw the night after WrestleMania. And they also have a fan fest at the convention center, so there's definitely plenty to do in town. I arrived at Philadelphia on Friday, the night before WrestleMania. I made it to Philadelphia. There is my hotel. It's windy, it's cold. It is going to be an entirely crappy weekend, but we're going to make the most of it. You see, I have my Danhausen shirt on, and we are going to go to the first event of the weekend, the GCW show. The night before, I chose GCW, Game Changer Wrestling, the modern incarnation of ECW. As you can see, indie wrestling is a much smaller scale than WWE. The sitting is a bit different too. I can only select the section and row I wanted to sit in. They assign the seats. Unfortunately, I'm stuck behind this monitor. So I decided to roam around to go standing room only. I didn't know hanging out by the beer tent is how you get access to people. I bumped into AEW All Elite Wrestling's Ricky Starks. I also bumped into Gringo Loco. I have a problem with Gringo Loco. I should sue him for gimmick infringement. Gringo Loco is very close to my alter ego, El Loco Uno. We should really have a match. Winner keeps Loco. That would make money. Indie events are fun. You're close. You have access. All the wrestlers are selling their merchandise. Even the man in the main event I came to see, the very evil, very nice Danhausen. And if a door happens to be used in the match and you happen to be sitting ringside, you can take it home with you. How did you get that?
I actually went up to the ring crew and asked for it.
Tell me who you're trying to get signed this.
Everybody.
Like, who would that be?
Nick Gage, Mark Eve, Marcus Mathers, Jordan Oliver over there, Boston Slamovich.
I bet you're all wondering what's inside that box. It's now WrestleMania Saturday, and with the excitement building, you need to find something to do to help pass the time. Lucky for me, this WrestleMania had a twist to it. After Cody won the Royal Rumble and the match between Roman and Cody was set, everything changed. Dwayne Johnson was named a board member of the new TKO, which bought WWE from Vince McMahon. He was given full rights to the name The Rock. The Rock wanted to use his new power to inject himself into WrestleMania and declared himself in the main event and bumped Cody out, fulfilling a tease from Rock's Young Rock show.
Acknowledge me!
By the way, that's my cousin Joe, who would later go by Roman Reigns.
Come on, Dewey, let's wrestle!
A match that big can only happen at WrestleMania.
The Ultimate card subject to change, and wrestling fans were not happy. They bought their tickets in the fall, assuming it was going to be Cody Roman, and now they were getting Rock Roman. Ironically, was supposed to be the main event last year. The biggest man to voice his dissatisfaction with these events was Dave LaGreca, host and co-founder of the SiriusXM radio show Busted Open. He had this to say about The Rock bigfooting his way into WrestleMania.
The person I hate the most is Dwayne Johnson, board of directors of the WWE. Used his power to take this opportunity away from Cody and put himself in the main event at WrestleMania 40.
Rock found out and posted a 20-plus minute rant on Instagram about Dave, and Dave had rebuttals for it. Here's a good sample of what they were saying.
The Rock doesn't know who that guy is, but he knows what he is. Another pro wrestling Cody Crybaby.
I love the fact that we now have a rallying cry. Cody Crybaby. That's right. I'm a Cody Crybaby.
The guy is sitting in his basement with a bathrobe and a Cody Rhodes t-shirt on. And he's talking about how much he hates The Rock.
I got the bathrobe on. My hair's a mess.
You hate The Rock, you hate The Rock.
And I'm damn proud of it. I wear it. I wear Cody Rhodes.
Cody Crybabies.
And I'm going to watch Cody Rhodes win that undisputed WWE Universal Championship at WrestleMania 40.
And what happened last year at WrestleMania? Oh, he shit the bed. Cody Rhodes, fuck your story.
Asshole!
Fuck your story.
So what does this have to do with WrestleMania Saturday?
By the way, we're celebrating our 15-year anniversary on Saturday at the ECW Arena from 2 to 4. Free! It's free. No tickets required. And if The Rock's got the balls to show his face.
Busted Open is doing a live pre-show at the ECW Arena, now called the 2300 Arena, and I had to go. So what's in the box? A full-size cutout of The Rock. Not only that, he's also wearing a pink jacket, mocking Dave, who was wearing a pink robe when he ranted on The Rock to begin with.
The guy is sitting in his basement with a bathrobe.
Going in, I have no idea if they're going to let me bring that Rock in. If I can, I'm hoping I get it close enough to the stage where Dave can see it and go off on one of his I hate Rock rants that he's been doing for the last 3 months. And if not, oh well. But it's wrestling, it's trolling. Not only is it something that's common in wrestling, it's kind of encouraged.
When I got to the 2300 Arena, The Rock was already trolling with his energy drink bus being parked right outside. Good for you, Rock. You know what you're doing. We're thinking alike. I get through the door, and my goal is to get The Rock as close to the stage as possible.
I did not think that Rock was going to stick out like that. This is freaking awesome.
After setting up Rock, I went to go get a beer. When I returned, to my surprise, The Rock was getting love. People were taking pictures with him. People were hugging him.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my God, why? What is wrong with you?
And this kid was doing whatever.
Rock wasn't necessarily the bad guy here. Very interesting. Then people started coming up with ideas, and I listened. One idea was putting a Busted Open shirt on Rock. I didn't like it, but I really couldn't stop it. And then after that happened, a really good idea came. You're telling me The Rock needs to go where? Yeah.
Right in front of the brand.
Yes, let's do that.
So that when they walk out and sit on the couches, they start losing their minds.
Yes, let's move it. All right, let's move it. The Rock is moving to the front row. All right, here we go. All right, how are we getting The Rock to the front row? Hey. We need Rock in the front row. Put Rock in the front row.
Rocky sucks! Rocky sucks!
Rock went from trolling Dave to becoming a fan of the show. As the hosts were introduced, Bully Ray was out first.
It's Bubba Ray Dudley!
Bully Ray, back in the 90s, was known as Bubba Ray Dudley and always liked to swing a chair. Bully didn't disappoint, walking out with a chair, and he spotted Rock. As he picks up Rock and moves him over, I'm beginning to worry. Is what's going to happen going to happen? Oh no, Rock! Well, Cardboard Rock is now dead. So much for seeing Dave going on a rant. It's over.
Now with Cardboard Rock dead and nothing to do, I decided to go get a beer. As I'm in line waiting for my beer,
I look up at the monitor and there he is. There's The Rock.
Even The Rock acknowledges busted fucking open.
Dave rants on The Rock.
Here you go, Dwayne.
It's not a La Greca rant, but I got Rock on stage with Dave in the show. And a rant. That's a victory for me. Rock is even sitting next to Dave. This is a dream come true. So how did WrestleMania work out? The wrestling fans won, getting Cody and Roman for the title on night 2. Night 1, that was... Rock and Roman versus Cody and Seth Rollins. This is Rock's first match since 2016. The finish was Rock pinning Cody in the center of the ring. Cody coming up on the losing end, setting up night number 2. Can Cody overcome the loss to The Rock and defeat Roman Reigns to complete his story? After several near falls, and over about 5 minutes of interference from every star over the last 20 years, including The Rock, Cody pins Roman. The crowd is crazy. Cody finishes his story. Everyone is happy, except the people sitting next to me, who came in with signs quoting The Rock, leaving in stunned disbelief.
it was an amazing weekend. I hope you enjoyed my look into WrestleMania, and I hope you also watch further trips to events I will be taking around the world. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to get updates when new trips are posted. I'm Bentley. Good night.